Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Modern Life podcast. I'm Kevin Ijezi. Today's quest is why body count isn't the whole story. Why body count isn't the whole story. All right, let's keep it real. This is one of those topics that gets people fired up. Some guys will agree with me, some won't, and that's fine. This is a particular topic that many guys are interested in. But my point is simple today. And the point is that when it comes to body count, the number itself isn't what really matters. What matters is how it shows up in your relationship. Now, let me be clear. Men are free to want whatever they want. If you prefer someone with a low body count, that's your choice. If you want to marry a virgin, that's your choice too. It might be harder to find these days, but hey, it's your preference. What I want to challenge is the idea that the number alone defines someone's value. Here's the truth. Body count is usually just a shortcut for other concerns. Some men worry about jealousy, thinking fewer partners means less comparison. Others believe fewer partners make it easier to bond emotionally. But the number by itself doesn't tell the whole story. Now, I'm not saying that body count is not important. It's important, but it's not the whole story. Think about it. If you're not emotionally invested in a woman, you don't care about her past. In fact, if you're just looking for something casual, her experience might even be a plus. But once you care about her, suddenly every detail of her past feels heavy. That's why digging too deep into history often creates pain instead of clarity. The real issue isn't the math, it's the comparison. It's about whether you feel like she's giving you something special or whether you feel like you are getting less than someone else did. Let me paint two quick pictures. Imagine a woman who's been with 15 men. That sounds like a lot, right? Although these days it may be few, but that sounds like a lot to me. But with all of them, she had rules, waited months, kept things standard. Then she meets you and she throws the rules out. She throws all the whole rules out the window because she's drawn to you. Suddenly, you don't feel disgusted. You feel chosen. You feel special. Now, flip it. Imagine a woman who is only being with one man. That sounds low, but with him, she was wild, adventurous, free. With you, she's cautious, reserved, and keeps things basic. Suddenly, you don't feel lucky. You feel cheated. That one guy becomes a shadow in your relationship. You see the difference? High or low, the number doesn't matter as much as how she makes you feel now. At the end of the day, men don't want to feel like they are giving more of their time, energy, commitment for less. What matters is how she values you, how she treats you, and whether you feel like you're the one she's truly excited about. Yes, some men believe a lower body count makes it easier for women to bond emotionally, and sometimes that's true. If someone has spent years bouncing from fling to fling, they may not have much practice in building something stable. But again, it's just about the number. It's not just about the number. Like so many men think. It's not just about the number. It's about the mindset and the connection at the end of the day. Here is another angle. Satisfaction. We talk a lot about communication and love languages. The question is, are you satisfied in your relationship? Do you communicate better? And do your love languages flow between both of you very well? But one of the strongest ways to secure loyalty is simple. Make her feel good. Research shows women who feel satisfied in their relationships are far less likely to cheat and far more likely to stay in love. It's not only with women, it's also with men. If men do not feel that there is a loyalty and there is love, they tend to cheat. So it's a general thing. But why we're talking about women here is because we're talking about their body count. How to make it to stay stable. Although who we cheat, we cheat. The hard truth is that her past shapes her expectations. That's why I understand why many men care about her body count. If she's had many partners, the bar might be higher.
But that doesn't mean you can't stand out. It just means the focus should be on the present, on creating something better than anything she's had before. So, in as much as the number of the body count is important, it is not the final story. The final story is that, is she loyal to you right now? Do you fear that tomorrow she may not be loyal to you because of her body count? What is she doing right now to show that she's loyal to you and she'll be faithful to you? Does she treat you right? So the takeaway in all this is, stop obsessing over the math, how many body counts she has had. Because some of them had that body counts not by their fault, because they thought they were building something real with the guy. Probably it was the guy that left them, probably after sleeping with them. Focus on the experience you are building together. If she feels valued, satisfied, and truly connected with you, that's what keeps her loyal and invested. Gentlemen, the best thing you can do isn't worrying about her past. It's making sure her presence with you is unforgettable. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Someone out there needs to hear this message. Maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We'll talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and take care.